Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Christie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for Sagittarius. Oh yeah! We're going to be heading into Christmas, which I will be changing up my stuff here to reflect on that. I want to get through November before I put on the Christmas jargon here, like with the... maybe Christmas music, or I don't know. I never really use music when I'm doing my readings, so people really can hear. I've had a problem with the audio. I'm hoping I fixed it. I am really struggling with this because it's never happened before, and I've clicked something on there, and now I really don't know what I've clicked to try to... I don't know what I did with it, and maybe just clicked on it by accident. And now I don't know what I clicked, and I'm hoping that you can hear me. So let's start off with Sagittarius, and this is going to be your energy and maybe what might be going on in your life regarding the cards here with, all right, a house. Maybe you're looking at getting a house, maybe you're looking at purchasing a house, or maybe moving into a new house, or you're looking at what your dream house might look like. All right. There might be something in and around you that isn't good for you. Maybe it's the house you're in. Maybe it's the energy around the house. Maybe it's time to get that house blessed or go through with sage and cleanse out your surrounding areas within that house. There may be some type of medical issue here. With the number 4, it could be affecting your stability. There might be something going on here regarding order and authority, or evaluating something regarding this. You might be thinking about some type of bad health, maybe about somebody that's living on their own who isn't doing so well health-wise. This may be family. This could be about something that's not good about a house, or about somebody living on their own. This might be somebody in your community. This may be looking at the elderly people in your life and thinking that maybe it's time to get out in the community and see these people. Let's see here. All right, maybe you have some reason for concern here. Maybe they're not doing as good as you thought they may have been. Oh, there's the courthouse. Okay, so I was talking about the courthouse earlier, and maybe something happened that was bad that happened to you at your home. You might be having somebody having thoughts of this. Maybe somebody in your community is thinking about what happened here, and it may have happened with somebody in your community or in around you that caused you for some type of concern. Maybe there was some type of hostility or some kind of conflict that's happened here that's caused some type of concern here, where it may end up going into the court house here, or court system, or having to go to court over this dispute or whatever this is for you. Somebody might be imprisoned or have get charged with something. They may have done something that requires them to be arrested for something. Didn't have to happen that way. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, so it may have been something to do with money. Could have been closing out a cycle to do with money. I feel like this may be judgment based on how much money you make, or I don't know what this is. Let's see. Yeah, it might be that maybe you don't have an occupation, or you're not able to work. Maybe there's some health reason why you can't work. Oh, marriage. Okay, and maybe you're going to end up getting married out of all of this after going to court and everything. There may be a marriage here, or somebody that wants to marry you. I don't feel like it's the perpetrator or whoever you had a conflict with, but maybe somebody to do with the courthouse. Somebody's having thoughts about you. Let's see. Somebody's feeling some type of concern for you being alone in a house or having something that happened to your health, or you maybe you're disabled, or maybe you have some thing going on there that you can't do something or can't work. Let's just see what I want to see what well, let's do the attributes later. I was going to do that now to see who you might end up marrying, but we'll do that after, once we get through some things. I'm kind of jumping the gun here. What is your twin mirroring to you? So what is your twin flame mirroring to you at this time? So you definitely have energy coming through where something's happened, that somebody may have gotten arrested here. Now, in my last reading, there was a law enforcement person or somebody of in that field, that justice field, that had something to do with the conflict. So maybe this is something, bringing this up once again, maybe this is ongoing for whoever was in the last reading, or Sagittarius, that you might really resonate with the last reading I just did for the collective. So there is marriage that comes out of that, but it looks like you may have an occupation that maybe isn't something of the ordinary. Maybe it's online instead of actually physically going somewhere. Maybe you can't physically go to work, so you do something online. I mean, it could be that easy, or it could just be that you work from home. All right, so your person mirroring what you may have and this person have, that you're mirroring to one another, is willpower to keep moving forward despite what's happened, whatever ill will or health issues you may have, or poverty that you go through. You have sheer willpower to keep you moving, to get you to where you want to go, okay? You do have love here in this as well, that you're mirroring together, and compassion. So you both show a great deal of compassion and love to others, and this is something you're mirroring each other with, Sagittarius. So let's just see what else is coming through. There is some prosperity that's going to come out of this. So I do like this for you. Let's see what else. Justice. They're going to have to pay something for this. I feel like karma is going to come in, and you may be somebody's karma here regarding whatever they put you through, or whatever they did to you, or whatever happened to you regarding this. And I mean, this may be a cycle that's, this person maybe is getting out in the cold, loses their job over this, or whatever the case is whatever they did, it's not a good look is what I'm getting here for this person that maybe had this conflict with you. Oh, wow. So family. So you may end up finding your soul tribe here, or your soul family, or somebody that you're going to end up having a family with, or even if it's just the two of you and you're older, you might have grandkids or whatever. You're going to share the rest of your life together with this person, because they are about family. Perhaps they have really good family tie with their family. So I feel like there's really good things coming out of this. So what will help strengthen your bond between the two of you? Oh, leadership. And it's kind of cockeyed like this, and I'm going to take it on the fence, because I feel like somebody might be still needing to step into some leadership here, or is in the process of doing so. Yeah, embracing this leadership. Let's see what's on the negative here. Enlightenment. So one of you may be enlightened or on the verge of being enlightened here. So, and maybe the other one isn't just yet. And they're not going to be far behind for this to happen. Maybe it's going to take this for it to happen. But I am going to turn that around, because I don't usually take these in the negative. I will take notice that the enlightenment was in the negative, but maybe there's something you're going to see here, or that you're both going to see, that's going to help strengthen the bond here when it comes to this. All right, so yeah, maybe stepping into that personal power, that confidence, and that way of life I'm getting. Yeah, you may have been really still for a long time in a sense that maybe you felt like nothing was moving regarding what you wanted to manifest or the love that you wanted to share with somebody. And I feel like there may have been some stillness where you weren't really actively looking, you were more healing and working on yourself and whatever you needed to do for you for once in your life. If you're newly single and always been with somebody, perhaps you've never been by yourself before. So maybe you're looking at life a lot different. Maybe it was always about the other person and what they wanted. And for a change, maybe you're actually looking at what you want in your life. A lot of people don't look at what their best life looks like or what they want in their life that they want to go towards. And maybe they felt held back by other people but didn't realize they were being held back at the time. They were just givers, right? Sometimes that happens where we become whatever we want becomes, whatever somebody else wants is what we feel we want as well, as a way of a connection with somebody. And instead of having your own ideas of what that looks like to you, you may morph into what this other person wants to do, and where you're a giver and not giving yourself that self-care, okay? So you end up losing yourself in the relationship and becoming what the other person wants for their life. You help them attain it. Let's see, yeah, there's the truth right there. So maybe this is something you needed to learn and your person needed to learn. It was always about the other person instead of about you having your life, them having their life, and then having a life together and what that might look like. Maybe it was never a good relationship that you've been in. Maybe you don't know what a solid, good relationship is. One that is for you, that you deserve, like that amazing love that happily ever after. Maybe you've never had something like that. It's always been some type of toxic or karmic, or you were there to learn from somebody and then walk away from them. Okay, maybe you stayed too long with somebody and didn't get the memo, right? I mean, some people learn differently. Maybe you weren't. Yeah, I'm getting that somebody has a big heart, very forgiving, very lovely person that maybe had been stepped on for a long time, is now realizing, I'm not doing that no more. Okay, so that's security, wanting that security, knowing the truth about that I feel like maybe even, I'm getting all kinds of things for different people here. It may have been somebody held their finances over you, where you are now learning to have your own financial independence here, and maybe having some type of reward for some of the things that you do for the community or family. Let's see. In any case, you're going to be very delighted in the outcome of what happens in this union. I feel like there's a lot of love and compassion here that you would help or give your shirt off your back for whoever needed it. And I really like this type of energy but don't cross you. I feel like that if somebody was being disrespectful to you, you're going to say how you feel about that, and you're not going to hold back from that. And sometimes maybe your mouth gets you in trouble, but I feel like that sometimes it's almost like you've been stepped on. Now you're like, dude, no. You're at that point where you're like, no, man, this is just bullshit. I'm going to be me, I'm going to be authentic, and I'm going to stand up for myself. And no, you're not going to do that to me. I have my boundaries up. And don't piss me off because, maybe that's what this is about. Maybe you stood up for yourself. So, and something happened. Now, some people don't like a strong woman. Some people really love having a confident, strong woman. Now, if you know who you are, you're already half the battle's done. Like, you're already finding yourself again. And this is who you're meant to be. You're meant to step into some leadership here. How teachable are you? So with the number 9 here, this is getting into that wish fulfillment, to step into that power and stuff. Maybe there's things that you are still learning. Now, we are looking at what lesson you're meant to learn, and maybe it is about being open to whatever the lesson is. Learning the lesson. How open are you to this lesson that you need to learn? Okay, it's going to help you get to that number 9. Phoenix rising, there's going to be some changes here. I feel like you're kind of embracing whatever it is that you're meant to be stepping into here. That number 5, there's a lot of change, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. There may have been a conflict here with somebody, but that whether it's somebody you know, don't know, or have a romantic relationship with, or is just a friend, whatever the case is, you're going to be able to adapt from this. You know, whatever instability was here, you saw it. Maybe there was some type of change that comes from this whole thing here that may be kind of an upheaval for you. Yeah, look at you. You're an alchemist. So you can, with that number 7, you may be looking back on your journey here, having some analysis type of energy here. In order to step into this Phoenix rising, you're going to be able to transmute some of this energy, of that negative energy, into that positive. So you're going to take something negative and make it a positive in your life. And it's about being able to alchemize that energy. Maybe you're going to transmute negative energy. Maybe you're going to send it back to somebody. Maybe you're going to never miss a trick in your life, where you're going to be able to see through people that are trying to trick you or take from you. All right, let's see, what do we got? Rejection. Okay. So I feel like even rejection, I feel like you're going to be able to alchemize that. Now, maybe you take all that hurt and anger and frustration about any rejection you may have received. Maybe you get rejected. Maybe you get, I was going to say ghosted. Whatever the case is, you take that and put it into your personal power, okay? And step into that leadership role. Whoa. Okay, I almost fell on the floor. Home. Okay, so I feel like this may be regarding this power that you're meant to take action on. This, whatever it is, with the number 8, you're needing to fine-tune something in order to see a message, see the moves you're meant to take, or the action you're meant to take here. With the wild card. So I feel like whoever is wanting to marry you finds you to be very attractive, very passionate, that wild child, if you will. Maybe you were wild when you were younger. Maybe you did some things. Maybe you are the black sheep of the family, where everybody else was quite similar, and maybe you were the odd duck out, or didn't feel like that they were even your family, like, you know, you don't even belong to your own family, like you feel like you are alone, or don't belong in that family dynamic of some way, shape, or form. Now, with that number 6, you're going to have that balance restored when coming together with whoever this is that wants to marry you. So let's look at what your life may look like after learning the lesson that is going to bring you together. So you may really like to take risks with that wild card, going after whatever you're passionate about, whatever you want to build for yourself or attain. And I feel like if you were newly single, or even if you've been single for a while, you're finding out who you are again, and you're standing up for yourself, putting those boundaries in place where it's like, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. Like, dude, step back, you know, kind of thing, where you're not going to get bullied. You're not going to have people treat you in a certain type of way, or put you in a box of some type of dynamic that you are not. So I feel like you're going to have this kind of connection to yourself emotionally, of being able to stand in that power, take those risks of actually implementing those barriers that you are just not willing to have people penetrate to come into your energy. So I feel like this is really a turning or pivotal point for somebody here. So let's see what your life may look like after this lesson is learned, or that you've both learned together, because this is essentially a twin flame dynamic. So let's just see. Oh, so you're going to find that whoever you end up marrying, you're going to be like best friends. You're going to have that really best friend dynamic. You're going to be able to tell each other anything. A friend is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom with this best friend dynamic. You're going to really like this person. They're really going to like you. It's not some, well, I like her sometimes, or yeah, I don't really like him today, or, and it's not about, it should never be about, oh, I don't like them today. It's maybe what you don't like that they're doing today. But if you're looking at somebody like, I don't like you today, like, and it's not what they're doing, it's just like that's how you feel about the person, you might be wanting to question, where's the love? Where's that dynamic that should be there? Because it shouldn't be, I mean, you may hate them that day because of what they've done, or hate is a strong word. I don't really like to use it, but maybe you don't like what they did, or how they decided to show up, or whatever the case is. I mean, it doesn't mean that you don't love that person regardless of what they're doing, right? That's accepting somebody for who they are. All of them, regardless of what they're doing. And I mean, having those boundaries in place are there for a reason. You can walk away from anybody at any time. You have free will. So having that best friend, maybe you need time apart occasionally here, or time for a separation. So this, I feel like this is that runner-chaser dynamic that you may have been doing for a while, okay? But is it going to continue? That's going to depend on you, on what you're looking for here. If you're thinking, okay, today I really don't like you as a person, and it's not something you've done, I just don't like your face today. I mean, come on. That's kind of, is it really a love there? Like, is it a love-hate relationship? Like, is it karmic, or what do you got going on here? So maybe you've been a friend with this person and you've had time apart, but I feel like that's going to come to an end here. So let's just see. Twin flame union. Maybe you both haven't come together. You might still be time apart right now. So maybe it's a friend of yours, always was a friend, that never became a more than friends, okay? That you have this union with. Maybe you have more than one twin flame, okay? Not usually, it's pretty rare. Twin flames are pretty rare to begin with. So maybe it's a best friend that you become friends with somebody here, best friends with. And in that time apart, you might realize just how much love is there. And maybe it just hasn't become the twin flame union yet, because that is in reverse. I will take it into account here. So maybe this just hasn't happened yet. So, which could be, maybe this is something you're going through right now, where this is, depending on where you are on the timeline of these cards, right? So maybe you haven't even had this happen yet. All right, love language, acts of service. So they may really like doing things for you. Maybe that is their love language. Usually people use their love language, what they want, and they give that to the person they're with. Now, is that what that person's love language is? Well, that's something you might want to communicate about. Because if your person is getting what you want to have and they're giving you what they want to have, then you're kind of not being fulfilled by each other. So having those talks are vital when it comes to things about how you can fulfill this person in this love language dynamic here. If they like acts of service and you don't like to do things for your person, maybe you don't want that type of dynamic, maybe this person's not your person. But this person or you love acts of service. Maybe you like help doing things. Maybe you like to cook together. Maybe you want to do things together. Maybe you want them to do something for you. Maybe buying you something. I mean, there's all different types of dynamics here. There is a psychic connection here regarding this person. So your communication goes beyond mere words, which is that telepathic connection. They're saying psychic connection, so maybe you're both psychic, maybe you both are telepathic. I mean, essentially I'm thinking that they mean the same thing. So let's see. Proposal. So this person does want to propose for you. I mean, this is essentially going to come together. It just maybe hasn't happened yet. Marriage is on the board here or on the table with that number 3. So it may have something to do with a third party here that brings you together, or a group of people that end up being your tribe. So there is a proposal here, so that you will be in a romance like a best friend. And in that time apart, I feel like you are going to realize just how much you mean to each other. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. So there will be some type of level up here. Let's see here. Maybe they're Scottish. Open your heart. Yeah, okay. So there is some need to open your heart towards this and let this love come in if this is what you're looking for. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So needing to let that person into your heart to begin with, and not being afraid to be loved and give love. And some people, when it comes to love, they've had such trauma within love that they're not even open to it. So if you are looking for love, be open to what is coming in for you. And we have divine timing. So hurry up and wait. No, I'm just kidding. Divine timing is when Spirit brings us together. It's when it's meant to happen. And it's a serendipitous event, is what it says. So maybe let's look at the attributes of what this person may look like. This may tip you off of who is your twin flame if you don't already know. And of course, it doesn't have to be with these attributes. This is how the person looks. And it doesn't have to be. I just like to add these cards because they're fun. So maybe they have a mole or a beauty mark on their face that's very evident. Maybe they have long hair. This could be you. Take however it resonates. Maybe your favorite color is red and you like to wear red. Maybe you are Asian. Let's see about your person. Maybe you are brunette. I don't know where to put these. So there's mostly, if you're a masculine, this may be your person, okay? Maybe they're brunette as well, okay? So, I mean, take it however it resonates for you. Maybe you're the feminine. Maybe they're describing you here. Okay, maybe this is somebody that's older than you, okay? Maybe this is a masculine coming in here. Maybe they have a sharp face. Maybe this is you, depending on who you are in this dynamic here. Pregnant, okay. So maybe they have somebody that is pregnant in their family, in their energy, or they have somebody that they are with that was pregnant that maybe they have walked away from. We have black clothing here, so maybe they wear black clothing. Maybe they have animated eyes, so they're very descriptive eyes, and maybe they have light skin. And we have mature, so maybe they are more mature, or they are older than you, so maybe they are somebody that likes to open their eyes wide and with expression and make you laugh, or whatever the case is. I feel like you're going to know who's who in this dynamic. So let's just clarify everything. So one card popped out with the 8 of Cups. Okay, so maybe right now you walked away from this person, they walked away from you. We do have rejection, so maybe they walked away from you, maybe you rejected them. However this is, maybe you reject their marriage proposal in the past, or maybe you've talked about marriage before. Let's see, or this is the outcome that happens when you get to this point. Okay, so I've got here, maybe you felt this was an illusion when you met this person. Maybe it was at the courthouse, maybe it was at a park, maybe it was, what else do we have? The police department, Maybe the police came to your house due to something that happened to you that somebody got charged with. Maybe it was you that did it. I don't know. You know your situation. So somebody walked away, and maybe it was a shock or didn't see it coming. I'm getting maybe there was some type of illusion here regarding this marriage with somebody. I feel like maybe it was coulda, woulda, shoulda, and didn't. Maybe I'm getting some type of issues resurfacing, or some type of fear, some type of illusion. Maybe somebody was just trying to keep you as the, I'm feeling like the person that they have on the line that they can turn to if things don't work out over here. I've got backup. And I hate to say that, sometimes that's a thing. Now, whether you're the backup person or someone else is, you know your situation best. So, and this could be too with the moon. This might just be an internal conflict this person is having when it comes to this. They may be having their own issues here and having to walk away. Now, maybe they hear about this and now they maybe don't want to get married to you, or you're off the table as an option. So what's the family then? Yeah, you're going to have something coming in here. And it may not be whoever's in this dynamic. It might be somebody you meet later. It's coming in as a family. Wow, you are an Empress coming through here. So I do feel like there's love that you are both mirroring. Once you do meet, you're definitely going to have a great connection here, especially with the Empress coming through here. Maybe you are the, I feel like the matriarch in the family. Maybe you bring everybody together as a way of things. Maybe everybody looks up to you as the head of the family or something along those lines. Or maybe your person. So what's the delight? I don't know, 7 of Pentacles. So you're definitely wanting to put into some type of investment here, whether it's your money or a relationship. It could be planning something and having the patience to have this hard work pay off in some way, shape, or form. You're going to be very delighted, and it may even be that you're investing into a passionate new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. This is something of a family impact, obviously, with the family coming through here as well. We're getting double confirmation as double cards, because with that family and Ace of Wands is all about impacting family or a family impact here. Some type of progress or initiating something to do with family. So tell me about the wild card here. Show me what that's about. 2 of Cups. So you're definitely going to learn the lessons and come together. With the 2 Cups, this is definitely a unity or a partnership. There's mutual attraction. Like I was saying, it's going to be a lot of attraction between the two of you, I feel. It's going to be that really intense type of thing. And this could be that they're getting cold feet due to the energy between the two of you. It's pretty intense. So it's going to be some type of close bond or connection that you have with this person. And maybe you feel like it's such a wild thing going on here because maybe you said that somebody was going to get pregnant, or you saw this happening, or maybe you were the side piece, didn't know that they had somebody pregnant already, or maybe you said it was going to happen. I don't know, but it's here. So tell me about the mature part here. All right, 9 of Cups. So this person may be single, or you are, and you're being fulfilled here. There's a sense of achievement or self-well-being here regarding maturity. So you may be at that point of feeling more mature about things that have happened in your life, looking at things in a more mature level. I don't know, you're going to build something here. This might be something you're building on your own, or your person is with the mature here. And I like this for you because I feel like this is something you're building together even. Tell me about the divine timing for Sagittarius. 6 of Swords. So it may not be a good time for this to come together. With the 6 of Swords, this is maybe escaping certain things that have happened here in order to get away from whatever this is regarding this courthouse and the imprisonment and all that. I feel like maybe you are getting away from that area. Maybe you're moving away. Maybe this person's moving with you. There's something going on here with the 6 of Swords, and this may be this time apart that you've had. Maybe they walked away from you based on somebody else. Maybe you really thought this was going to come together. Knight of Wands. Okay, well, they are wanting to take some inspired action towards you, so, or you are taking some inspired action. Now maybe you are having freedom to choose who comes with you. I feel like you can choose this person to come with you if you choose to do so, or you can say no. So the world is here, and we can look at it in 2 different ways. For some of you, you're going to end out a cycle with this person, tie up those loose ends to get on a different path. And some of you are already completing some things in order for this person to come in order to step into that path. Let's see. We have courage. So you're going to have the courage to do whatever is necessary. And the 5 of Wands. Okay, so with the 5 of Wands, this may be a lot of options that you have or your person has. Maybe they put you in a competition. Are they the right person for you? There is a King of Pentacles here. So this is somebody that wants to provide for you. We have the Queen of Cups that feels you are a sweetheart. And maybe you broke their heart, maybe they broke yours. So there is some type of dynamic here of a past person that you may be having that runner dynamic, runner-chaser dynamic with this person as you're learning lessons. Justice. They may be getting karma at this time. Maybe you are. Take it however it is resonating. But by the looks of it, somebody was pregnant here, and this may be the shady-ass behavior that they're going to get karma on. Let's just see. 8 of Swords. Okay, yeah, this may be something they're fearing. They may be put into a situation that they cannot get out of now because they feel trapped and helpless due to somebody being pregnant. 6 of Cups. Okay, so this person is maybe looking at coming back around. This is longing for the past person here. With the 6 of Cups, this is wanting to come back to you. There's maybe joyful memories with you, and now they're in a situation maybe they feel they can't get out of. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, so they are going to come back around, but it may take a while to get there, as the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight there is. Very practical, and they're going to make sure that this is what they want to go down. You are showing up as the Empress, so they may even have had you on a pedestal at one point in their life. And we have the Knight of Cups coming in and giving you that loving, kind words. This is that heartfelt romance coming back around. That love is in the air type of energy. Somebody charming and using their imagination. And 6 of Pentacles. So definitely wanting to have that equal give and take, and sharing gratitude, sharing all life's aspects in the way of knowledge, kindness, and time. And definitely that give and receive, that equal give and take. So I do feel like whoever is coming in for you has taken a while to get there, and they may have been longing to come back to you for a while now. We have 3 of Pentacles. They definitely want to have some collaboration, or they want to share their goals with you, or have some type of goals that they share with you. They want to cooperate and have gain some wisdom. Maybe they've gained some wisdom here. They're going to share their wisdom, or you are, and it's going to be some type of teamwork dynamic here. And I like this for you because I feel like this is everything you've been looking for regarding a person for your life. Now, you may not like the fact that somebody else is pregnant with their child, but maybe DNA, I'm getting, is something they need to look into to find out for sure if they are the father, especially if they've had a vasectomy or anything like that, depending on how old they are. They are showing up mature, so maybe they were fixed and they know this person's lying. Maybe they had a tube grow back, and maybe indeed this child is theirs. So, I mean, and if they were never fixed, then maybe it is their child, but they need to find out for sure. They shouldn't pay child support without knowing for sure whose child it is. They don't want to be paying for someone else's child, and that child deserves to know who the true father is. So, just saying, it's always the child that ends up paying the price for somebody thinking they know who the father is, when in fact it may be someone else's. So, let's just have a look-see on your intuition. What is your intuition saying about this person maybe coming back around? Knight of Swords. Okay. So maybe you're going to seize that moment. Maybe you're going to be very assertive in saying no. This is taking action of some sort. There's a change coming through here. So maybe you're going to change your mind about this person. Maybe you were like flat out, not happening. And maybe you're more open to it now. Let's see, maybe it's the other way around. So let's just see what your person feels about you. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so they may be saving money, felt that they didn't have enough. They wanted to look at being fixated on their wealth, or being cautious about this. Maybe looking at their possessive side of things regarding finances or whatever it is. I feel like they are definitely hanging on to your energy, especially if you are showing up as the Empress. And let's see, King of Wands. Maybe they are very good looking, or maybe someone else is coming into the picture here that is very attractive, that maybe is the better option for you. This person may have a vision, and it may be a psychic vision. Who knows? They may have a vision of what their life is going to be, or they have the same goals as you do regarding this. Let's just take a look here. Seven of Cups. You have options here. So you have the ability to choose on who you're going to take with you. And my suggestion is, whether it's the past or somebody new, always make sure that whoever you choose to be around, get to know them a bit first before you decide anything. Okay, and of course, Mercury retrograde is here, is in until December 15th. So don't sign any contracts. Don't make any big changes or major decisions about anything, about moving or any new relationships or breaking up at this point, because of Mercury retrograde. And of course, that is when things are kind of chaotic. There's also Neptune that ends on the 7th of December, which is all about not what is. They want you to concentrate on what is and not what you want it to be. So that Neptune really comes in and balances things out of that, okay, it's not what you want it to be. It has to be what is at this point right now and what you're seeing. Not what you think it's going to be like with this person, where you maybe romanticize or see some type of potential that they'll never step into. So it's always important to kind of see what is and not what you want it to be. Also, we have not only Mercury and Neptune, we have Uranus that is also in retrograde, and this is where you find new ways of doing things and toss out the old ways of doing stuff after reflecting on things in order to embrace some type of change coming in through here. So I do like this for you, Sagittarius, because I feel like there are some options here regarding some type of connection that's really going to pay off. Now, you have a lot of blessings here with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. We do have a lot of major arcanas with the Strength, the World. We have the Empress, the Moon. So I think we do have a lot of things going on here regarding major arcana. So these are things that are going to be life-changing events that are permanent. They aren't going to be temporary. These are things that are going to change things for good, that are either coming in to transform or are already transforming things for you. So any illusions and things, I feel like you're going to walk away from those and you're not going to be gaslit. And it's important to know that not everybody that's speaking kind or loving words to you is gaslighting you. So it's important to not buy into it. On the other hand, kind of know regarding that of what that might look like versus what is going on, and being able to tell the difference of whether it is just loving words that are being spoken or if there's some type of something that they're trying to do here that's going to take from you eventually. So it all depends on the context of what you're talking about, and well, there's other things involved as well. So really make sure that you get to know this person for a great length of time before you do anything regarding some type of union, especially marriage. So in any case, this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. And if you'd like to look at some of the cards that I'm planning to do, I'm going to put a couple of the images onto the... I just drew a blank on the tab, the community tab, sorry. The community tab. Click on that and I'll have some of the cards that I'm going to have in my deck that you'll get to see, and decide whether you want to get into having a deck of mine. I'm going to be taking orders. I'm going to do a poll to find out how many people are interested in them, and I'm still in the process of getting them printed off, and I do really want to have kind of an idea of how many people are really looking at having this, and where I want to incorporate something with somebody here and collaborate that it goes right from the manufacturer straight to you. So it doesn't have to come back to me and then me ship it off as well. So I'd like it to go right from the manufacturer right to your door or your mailbox, whatever. So anyhow, if you're interested, have a look. I'm going to have that information in there, I'm hoping, by the time I put these videos out. So anyhow, that's what I have for you. And please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I think we're already halfway there to the 10,000 subscribers. So yeah. So if you haven't done it yet, please consider doing so. I'd really appreciate that. It does help the content and the algorithm get things going for the channel. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.